Here to Vibes. We're super excited. So much that's going to be talking about today on the show. And yeah, na my intro ambosila palast. But anyways, today tuna tikambego na our guest what all the way from the Copper Belt. He has a brand new song. He has done songs with some renowned artists, and I also want to get to find out his journey and some few information on how his music has been so far. So he's worked with quite a number of artists, but I don't want to talk too much. His name is Telemundo. I don't know if he's due to watching a lot of telenovela. Nalikuwa tolulini. Adishani boss, kutwa ipera feshi na Telemundo zona. Ina na mwana zona na isana mwana fe video na isana mwana Telemundo yaba JK nyimbo zona. Adishani mkwae, mwive winu. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. How is everything going on your side?
Copper Belt is okay, and everything is moving on well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, I'm now very interested. I want to get to find out how the stage name.
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tele is a two-worded name. Tele means TV, and Mundo means the world. So I'm the TV of the world.
But it's a common name that most of us know it from. I'm a soap operas. I'm a chanshan.
Yeah. So it's mostly it's known from a TV channel.
Yeah.
But I think that was it's just a revelation that I came up with.
Don't you feel your brand as a name is going to be affected because there's already an existing brand with the same name?
Yeah, it might be affected in some way. Yeah, I know it might be affected, but I just have to go with it because that's the name that I feel comfortable with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you and the genre of music and how you found yourself. What's like the backstory about the interest of music?
Telemundo is just a simple guy from Livingstone, Kafiwe, and now in the Copper Belt. And my passion is to do music, and not just music, but also other things like business, and I'm also into ministry. So yeah, but so much passion from music, and hoping and praying that everything that we are doing tomorrow, it will yield and just give me where I have always dreamed to be. Okay,
so what type of music are you bringing on the table? Just in case there's someone who's watching this show, they have no idea, they have never heard of you, and this is like their first time, like their first introduction that we're giving them right here on Prime TV.
Okay, I sing gospel, I sing contemporary, social songs. I'm into everything, as long as it has to do with art and music. Yes.
Let's talk about your ministry, music.
Yes.
And also a pastor. let's talk about it.
I knew that you come to that.
I've always wanted to get to find out from people who are into ministry and also doing music.
Yeah.
In your case, how has it been for you, like ministry-wise and music-wise?
It hasn't been easy, but what is important is to be able to understand the boundary between music and ministry, and especially that the music that I'm doing, it's quite criticized by most people from the Christian circle, but I'm managing by the grace of God. I'm managing, and I'm getting there.
Despite having those criticism coming through right there, what type of criticism are you getting? Is it because some
most people
will
like, be like, no, but why are you working with secular artists? Why are you not working with gospel artists? You see all those talks around, but I'm getting there. People have to.
Can we answer those questions? I know those are pending questions. Why are you doing that?
Okay, I feel comfortable working with them. Why? Because of the sociality that I've gotten, especially from these people that are so much considered as secular artists, and those people that are mostly criticized by the church. And you know one thing I've come to discover is that most people, these guys are followed by a lot of people. So it is easy for me to win people that believe so much these guys, or that listen to so much their music. So it is easy for us to penetrate and even win more souls through that.
Do you feel gospel artists are not followed by a lot of people?
They are,
I'm
but
getting it from your statement that you just were making.
yeah, they are followed by most people, but I'll tell you, a gospel song, it is mostly listened to by people that are so much associated with church. But a secular artist will be listened to by people that go to church and people that do not go to church. So meaning secular songs are mostly, they have a bigger fan base compared to the gospel side.
Don't you feel a good song will just find its way anywhere? It doesn't matter who is listening to that song. We have people like Peace Preachers. We have people like Chile Shewale. They have done songs that I know that they have made it on a secular countdown. Like topping the charts, and
Yeah.
some of us as radio personalities, we don't care what type of music you do, for as long as the song is voted for, it's still going to be topping the countdowns. To be honest with
Okay, yeah. But I strong from my own research.
Opinion.
Yeah, from my own research, I've come to discover that those songs they are listened to, but mostly from my own perception, mostly I've come to discover that people who listen to secular artists, even when you if you were to maybe check through their phones, you see that Christians, they'll have songs by Makitu, they'll have songs by Slapdee, but there are few people who are not within the Christian circle that will have a gospel song. So most of them, they might just maybe listen to it, maybe they just find themselves in that place where they're playing it and not having it. But most of these guys, they have got a big fan base and they are followed by a lot of people.
Can we say gospel artists are not putting in so much work? This is why we have people like you who are trying to maybe penetrate and use another way, somewhere, just to get the fan base they feel they deserve.
Yeah, I think so. The effort that the gospel circle is putting is not much compared to the secular side of it. Even when you look at international features, gospel, it is few gospel artists that have done those collaborations. But when you see what the secular side is doing, it's great. And even just the kind of music that the secular side is doing, it's more updated than the one that we are doing.
Interesting. From the introduction, I spoke about this is not a hot issue, it's a conversation. I'm just reminding you, we don't want to make it more of a hot issue type of setup. I also want to get to find out, you have done most of your songs with all these guys who are renowned.
Yes.
Right now, your brand new song has Super Government,
Yes.
Why Celeb. There's also a song that you did with Slapdee.
Yes.
There are other songs that you have also done
Yes.
with other renowned artists.
Yes.
Is it one of the strategies that you are trying to use?
Of course. That's one of my biggest strategies that I really want to use. Yeah.
Is it not expensive?
It is. You see, every time or any time when you have a passion for something, what you spend doesn't count. What is important is the vision and the goal that is behind what I want to do. But it is expensive. It is expensive.
Let's do this right now. So like always on the show, we always want to give you an idea of the guests that we have. So we're just going to be playing you to 1 minute of the songs coming all the way from our guests. So we still get to find out more in as far as his music is concerned, per many per Prime TV, per no per Yato Vibes. So can we go straight to the two videos from our two guests? That is Telemundo. The song features Slapdee and the other one features Why Celeb. So we're just going to be playing them a minute.
Stash in the bed.
Nikaona life iende ine na mpita mo. Ayungalile. Nikaona life iende ine na mpita mo. Ayungalile. Yanipuzisa kulima nokosa. Boy wasaleka. Yanipuzisa kulima nokosa. Boy wasaleka. When I tell you that my life home starts from the ghetto. From the ghetto. Ghetto is my home. Where giving up is not an option. Oh, this world is not a game. Oh, you gotta be strong, you gotta be stronger, you gotta be courageous for you to make it. Nikaona life iende ine na mpita mo. Ayungalile. Nikaona life iende ine na mpita mo. Ayungalile. Yanipuzisa kulima nokosa. Boy wasaleka. Yanipuzisa kulima nokosa. Boy wasaleka.
Osalek, osamek, chito ikabwela osamek, uzakanvek. One day uzankala na bosale wow. Might take a minute, yes it might take a while. Pressure ndiye mapasa mpamvu za diamond. Pressure ndiye mapasa mpamvu za python. Kala na chichetekelo kuti suzaluza. Choka mobe bakuone lamo na mayuza. Whisper yourself ufuna vika chiti ke mulungu wa mamvela pempelo. Sanga kule ke misozi yaziona. Haso ya pakona, ama kulangana pazuba pupeo machona. Maspana yeba ponya sanga kugwile patupi. Only God knows what your future life should be. What you kapatad, sunga siye manj. You sincerely love Bashinand.
Nikaona life iende ine na mpita mo. Ayungalile. Nikaona life
I'm feeling it. Stash in the bed.
Benze wana munga ineni zakangiwa. Benze wana munga ineni zalepela. But my God, yebe sama lepela. My God, yebe sama kangiwa. Benze wana munga ineni zalepela. Benze wana munga ineni zakangiwa. But my God, yebe sama lepela. My God, yebe sama kangiwa. Anymore, not anymore. Anymore, not anymore. Anymore, not anymore. Stini Celeb. Unanizichucha paka chambeni jujuke basi konwela. Iya jama doubting Thomas hapa manje nipa window ya nishambila. I want to celebrate, oh. I made it out of ghetto. Without a manifesto. 'Cause Jesus is my best, oh. No wonder why they wonder, 'cause they are always under, and God did wonder. No wonder why mama tapa, mama ona munga ni malosa. Benze ona munga ineni zakangiwa. Benze ona munga ineni zalepela.
Naina pade shavala pakirami waisarabu mamulala pale kida chabuaba pale na bahati leso kwaba bena pale fwate wana wapansha banandi na teketele mweba oye makanshi abantu time bambilo kundumba nambilo kurote juano turumba banshema banseva banshema bati nari peine shakote potirumba valentana alemba ekwamfumne kualepa si wauti bantame kwati Telemundo bebe Telemundo
Benze ona munga ineni zakangiwa. Benze ona munga ineni zalepela. But my God, yebe sama lepela. My God, yebe sama kangiwa.
the two songs that we're talking about right there. The other one features Slapdee. The other one has Celeb. Not forget it also has Awatalali. Let's talk about the first song that we played. The one that you featured, Slapdee. Basically, what is the message? What are you trying to talk about in the first song?
Okay, that song, it basically talks about just hustle and life from the ghetto and how God has been there for you. You struggle and finally God uplifts you. So it just talks about the social activities that go on, especially in the ghetto. Yeah.
And the other one, the recent one, the current song that you are also promoting, yeah?
Okay, yeah, that one, it talks about how God has lifted you. The people that never trusted you, and now God is putting you at a place where everyone has to see that you are now lifted. So it basically talks something that is almost similar. It talks about hustle and how God has just lifted you and blessed you.
You have an amazing team. I don't know if you have any team behind you. Is there anyone who's helping you, pushing your music?
Yeah, I've got my manager.
Yeah.
My manager, Mr. Lakson Mwanza. He's behind and he's been pushing me. Sometimes I'll be like tired. I'll be in the studio and I'm like, gosh, my guy, let me sleep. He'll be like, let's just finish. And then we are going to rest. He's been giving me that energy just to keep pushing, and I really appreciate for the efforts that he's been making for me.
Let's talk about challenges while you're working on the videos. I know sometimes seeing them on TV right now, they look super easy. But let's talk about the background, like the BTAs, like the behind the scene.
I'm telling you, it's not easy, especially as an upcoming artist. The environment around is not easy. Those that have been through this kind of arrangement, they understand what I'm talking about. It's not easy just for you to get the guys on set, just for you to make days for you to meet them. The logistics sometimes becomes too pathetic, like you want to give up, But thank God for my manager. He's been there to push me, especially the two videos that I did. The man has not been resting. You'll be calling, hey, the program should be on this day. Let's do this. Let's do this. We haven't bought this. Up and down, and it's not easy. It's really difficult. It takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of finances. It's not easy. You just need to have a passion for it, and that same passion is the energy that keeps you going forward.
From your experience and what you've been doing now, is there anything that you feel needs to be worked on in as far as the Zambian music industry is concerned, from whatever that you've seen and whatever that you feel like needs to change?
The environment is not that favorable, especially when you are an upcoming artist. I think the biggest challenge that most upcoming artists have, talent we have, but the biggest challenge is finances. Because just for you to get a big artist on the scene, you need to cater for a lot of things. You need to cater this, you need to do this, you need to do this. Of course, I'm not trying to say the guys that I've worked with are difficult, but just that entertainment circle, it's not easy for you to get somebody just to work with you, because even them, they look at their brand, they look at their name. If you are to shoot a video, they'll be comfortable with this person, and maybe if you go for that person, the budget is just too much, so you have to sacrifice. So, but I think what we really need to do, especially for those that are already there, those big artists, at least make a way, make a platform that will be able to accommodate even upcoming artists, so that it becomes easy even on their side. But for these few guys that I've worked with, I think the reception that I've received is so good and wonderful, especially with Celeb. He's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah. At friendship na government.
Government.
I was telling you in the background saying there's something about your voice. Okay, like I can, where I can hear something, and I feel like Stash also knows something about that. Because sometimes you need to make sure that your chemistry as an artist is also marrying together with a producer.
Yes.
I don't know, when you're working with producers, how is it, your relationship? Like, do they understand what type of sound you need?
I'm working with Stash and Tony Breeze on some of the projects that are going to be coming out. And I can tell you one thing, these guys, they are super talented. The moment you come up with a song and you'll be like, oh my God, I think this song, we need to do it this way. I think this song needs this guy to feature. So I think just the talent in them, it gives us the chemistry that we need at the end of the day. They are able to adjust to what you want, and I'm also able to adjust to what their standard is.
This is just between you and me. Tony is not somewhere. This is just between you and me. I know, very copper belter.
Yeah.
When you're working with him, you know, it's rare. I've been following Tony Breeze's production.
Yeah.
He's one person that you see come on scene, off scene.
And then he goes off, and then he comes, and when he comes...
How have you managed to get his attention and just say, okay, he said to you, punch to one belly pump?
Okay, you know, one thing I've discovered about Tony, he looks at your energy as an artist. He was telling me, say, I don't know why, Telemundo, I feel comfortable working with you. And I'll be very honest with you. Tony is the one that will call me. Will be like, my guy, we have a session today. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm at work and I'm late to be like, I'll wait for you. So I'm like, this guy is this good. Because most of us, like on my side, I thought these guys are too expensive that they can't give you attention. They just want money from you. But from the few interactions that I've had with him, he's a very good guy and very accommodative. You just feel the atmosphere, say, oh wow, I'm working with this guy, and he really appreciates my effort. Every time when we're in the studio, he'll be like, Ray, Telemundo, I think let's do this. I think let's do this. No, this is not the way it's supposed to be done. He'll be like, start again. I'm like, wow, this guy, I think with what I have, we can work together.
Talk to your people who are watching this show right now. You are selling yourself.
Yes.
Sell yourself. Telemundo zone.
Wow.
Prime TV.
Telemundo is just a simple guy, and I really want you people to support our music. And we've got something big that is coming right now. We are in Lusaka and we are working. And I want to assure you, in a few weeks' time, we are going to give you something that you will be able to love. Please just follow me on my YouTube and my Facebook page, and we'll keep updating you on what is coming.
It's great having a conversation with you.
Thank you.
Let's go straight back to the current song that he has done with Celeb and Awatalali. Yeah. So on the other side, we get back with more right here. But Prime TV, by Yato Vibes.
Stash in the bin.
I want to celebrate, oh. I made it out of ghetto without a manifesto. Oh, Jesus is my best, oh. No wonder why they wonder, cause they are always under, and God they wonder. No wonder why mama taba, mama wana munga ni malo.
Abantu time bambilo kundumba nambilo kurote juano turumba banshema banseva banshema batinari peine shakote potirumba valentana alemba ekwamfune kualepa si wauti bandame kwati Telemundo bebe Telemundo benze wana munga ineni zakangiwa benze wana munga ineni salapela but my God,
internationally known.
No other than
Blackout Media.
the track.